I've been here before. There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a while ago. I wonder what happened to the proprietor, Ben Remer. No handle. I can't open it. The only way out of here, unless I somehow gained the power of flight on my trip across. I did not. It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't... There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a... It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things. Crow?
Ah!
Ah!
What's the matter?
You scared me!
You scared me.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
I didn't. I mean, okay, I did. You're standing right there, so technically, yes, I found you. But I wasn't looking. This is my nest. Don't judge. It's a roof over my head. Well, a semi-roof. A roof that once was...
Where are we?
The Journeyman Inn. I mean, it was once. Now it's a dump.
The Journeyman... Oh, of course. What about the innkeeper? Ben Remer. She was nice to me.
Dead and gone like everyone else, I suppose. I have to admit, I thought you were dead too. Last time I saw you, poof, vanished.
I'm still a bit vague on the details. I don't remember much from last year.
Me neither. After your disappearing act, next thing I remember, I was in Sadir. I just got back to Mercuria, which is why, you know, this place.
Sadir?
Home to the Azadi? Those armored folks with exciting facial hair and a terrible allergy to magic?
I remember the Azadi.
Being a talking bird in a place where they hunt magicals for sport? Boy, let me tell you, I'm...
Maybe later. I need to find a way out of here. Hey, do you remember meeting me in a dream?
I remember dreaming about you last night. Wait. How do you know about my dream?
It was my dream, too.
You're invading my dreams now? Oh, God of ravens, I hope you didn't see the one with the chickens and,
Did Abnaxis say anything more after I left?
The lumpy fella who looks like he's been repeatedly beaten with an enormous ugly stick? Yes, he did. To be honest, I can't follow what he says half the time, but it was something to the effect of, "Bring her here. You will have brought her here. You will bring her here. You had to have will be," etc., 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 etc. I believe the basic theme was, you know, something about bringing someone somewhere. But don't hold me to that.
That place in the dream, where is it?
You're asking me? I have no idea. I had a dream, that's all. It was a big white space. That could be literally anywhere. I'm guessing the North Pole?
I don't think that's it.
The South Pole?
Abnaxis said something about the children of the Purple Mountains. The Ula.
Ooh, no. You never heard of them. But the Purple Mountains, those should be easy to find.
Oh, you know where it is?
No, but come on, Purple Mountains. Most mountains are gray or white, not a whole lot of purple ones around. I'm sure they'll be easy to spot.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we'll need some help with that.
We? Look, I don't know where this we thing came from. I am doing just fine on my own. Also, I definitely don't need another adventure. I'm done with adventures. From now on, I'm an unadventurous bird. No, you go off and find help for yourself. It's nice seeing you again.
Abnaxis told you to bring me there.
In a dream. A dream. If I was going to start taking advice from my dreams, I'd be in a whole heap of troubles.
It wasn't just a dream. It was a vision.
Dreams, visions, nightmares, hallucinations, they all belong under the same general heading of really bad ideas.
Well, I don't have anything else to go on, so I guess that's where I'm heading. The Purple Mountains. Hey, Crow, can you check out that metal thingy up there?
What, the door handle I removed in order to get some privacy and... Oh.
Seriously?
One door handle coming right up.
Crow must be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, he popped up in my dream. Why are you living here?
Where else would I go? I'm a bird between nests. I haven't quite figured out. Basically, I'm homeless. Don't look at me. Don't.
I'm not judging. I'm homeless too. That's why I have to do this.
Fix what?
Reality, dream, something, anything, everything, I don't know. Whatever I'm supposed to be doing to just...
I can totally relate to all of that. Have you found a way out of here yet?
I thought you were staying put.
In this godforsaken pigeon's nest? I'm done living like a gnatcatcher and not having any adventures. It was fun for a while, but I'm ready to live again! So what exactly is this thing we're doing?
Finding someone who can help me get to the Purple Mountains and the first dreamer.
And what kind of adventure are we talking about here? A light stroll along safe, well-lit streets, camping out in the woods under mostly clear skies? Facing, potentially, life-threatening dangers on perilous mountain paths?
I'd say that last one is a distinct possibility.
Oh, great. That's great. Already regretting this. Is there a plan, or are we just winging it? Boom-ching.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels.
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting.
Great. Wait. Nesting? Isn't that something?
Stop! Let me stop you right there.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten. On a cock. A rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good. Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten we go. This is crazy. I'm really, really here. And I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different.
I have to say,
But,
I'll be relieved
you know,
when they're finally done with all this construction
I'm
work.
back.
They've been building those
And it
tubes
wasn't
for
a crazy
years now,
coma
it feels
dream
like.
after all.
It's been about a year now, I think. Well, that's...
Really? Is that like... A shame the Magicals torched Old Town. But what did you... Well, I hope it's worth it. Whatever those pipes are for. Am I the only one who thinks they're a real eyesore? That is not an aphorism.
The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions.
Everywhere. I smell them. Do you not smell them? That foreign
Nice
spice.
thing.
Nudge.
Good boy or girl.
Filth.
I fit
It
right in
warms
with the
my heart
locals.
to see you standing before me. Standing up for what's good and fair. Glory, cousins.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless. So what have you been up to since I last saw you, Crow?
Like I said, after we parted ways, I woke up in Sadir. I have no memory of how I got there. I spent some time living wing to beak on the streets, disguised as a common cockatoo. That didn't go so well. I truly hate... Eventually, I got help and found a ride back to Marcuria. Then I moved into the Journeyman, then I met you, then we went off on adventures together. But enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to?
Coma, mostly.
That sounds nice. Was it nice?
Wouldn't recommend it, no. I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains.
I have
After
to admit,
I get some proper
I'm quite
directions.
relieved
I
there's
like
less
their
sorcery
style.
about these days.
Maybe I
Makes
can
life a
introduce
bit
a line
more
of Arcadia
predictable.
influenced fashion when I
You
get
don't
back.
know what you're saying.
I'm sorry?
That's like...
These pipes are everywhere. I'm sure they weren't here the last time around.
So what's your take on this Hillarist fellow? I keep seeing his face plastered all over town. Never heard of him before recently. Barrister, is he?
The National Front guy.
People
On
look
my
friendly
honour.
enough, but I only see
Anyone who wants
humans, no magicals. What happened to them?
There are barely any magicals left. Sorry, you done.
Even, it's good to see tourists like yourself coming to the city despite the unrest. All that business with the magicals. Shameful. That's not what this city is about. Well, I suppose I am. Makes sense.
That's what they are. The emissary, that
That's
Raman
my vote for
person.
Hillarist. He's probably a stand-up.
This is the enemy. Well, not that guy in particular. I'm sure he's just doing his job. I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying I fit right in with the locals.
There's this lovely rustic stall up High Hall, run by a very friendly...
I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about
I like
seeing
their style.
newfangled tomb.
Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me.
People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them? I fit right in with the locals. The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here will know something about the Resistance. I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains. I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in. That must be Old Vic the ever-thirsty. He does look like he...
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey, greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
I'm just going to say something. Say any... I have no... I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I'm just south. Southwards, like all the woods. Way south, as far as south goes. Nowhere near this place at all.
Nowhere south is near here. South goes all the way to the other side of the world. Whereabouts in the south would this be then? The islands? The Southlands? Further still?
Further. Much further. It's very hot down there. You've probably never been.
Oh, I enjoy the heat. Even Mercuria in summer isn't hot enough for me. I've travelled the Southlands quite extensively, so maybe I've...
Then you've probably been, yes, but I don't like talking about it. Family. Blood. Bad blood. I'm happy to have left all of the bad blood behind me.
I see. Well, I wouldn't want to rip open old wounds, eh? So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though by all appearances this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanour? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. These clothes are warm and... What do you... Mead.
Mead?
No. Ale. Warm, dark, bitter ale, thick as porridge. In a metal chalice.
You're sure about this?
Yes. I have been to an establishment...
Clearly. Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. From your attire and well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighbourhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. Maybe he's right, or I'm certain... No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
The city has changed. This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here. I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human. He mentioned something about a ceremony at the tower. I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city. This pub, I've only seen... Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign. They've been, what's the word? Repatriated to their original homelands. Well, it's for their own good. Mercurio is a human city now. There's really no need for sorcery anymore. Well, the magicals are better off in the south, I'm sure.
You don't sound convinced.
I am, sure.
The city has changed quite... I saw some soldiers on my way here. I wonder if the Azad... The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. This pub was not called... There's some sort of festival going on. The reaping... I keep hearing about the reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but... I didn't read the literature before booking everything and, well...
The reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of revelling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
He mentioned, I wonder why they're flying. Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the drag kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what the...
He mentioned something about a ceremony at the... If this place has a connection to the resistance, this man... What do you know about the resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right,
Tell you what, there's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the booms. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help. I got a lead on the resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of...
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not. But I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for...
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only...
Pride?
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A minareg.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean...
I fit right in with the locals.
Farmers harvest their crops, bring the produce into the city, sell it, and...
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
The city feels all... Any Dolmarians.
I can tell from the etching that this man is dodgy. Honor Hilaris, What kind of name is that? A very dodgy name is what that is. National Front. It all makes... The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions.
Isn't it? If we wanted to do something about it.
True.
This is the enemy. Well, not that guy in particular. I'm sure he's just doing his job. Rustic. Like something out of a Miyazaki movie. I could see myself living here. I don't think anyone's living here, but it can't hurt to check. I don't think anyone's living here, but rustic. Like something out of a Miyazaki movie. I could see myself living here.
I must admit
I
that
like
I'm
their
getting rather
style.
excited about seeing
Maybe
their
I can
new
introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back.
to coincide with the Feast of Reaping.
So,
that makes
how's
sense.
business?
If they want us to celebrate, pretty good. I mean, Reaping's a great.
The Asadi remind me of the Eye. Fascist soldiers are the same everywhere, even across parallel dimensions. They look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something? They look shady. They look shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something? People look friendly enough. I fit right in with the locals. I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia-influenced fashion when I get back. People look friendly enough, but I only see humans. I fit right in with the locals.
I don't know how we'll have everything ready in time for this evening. Petra's invited everyone at the office to our house for dinner.
If I have time after saving the world, I'll come back for some bread with jam and dancing around bonfires.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, Reaping's a great time for me.
Perfect.
Wow. I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their newfangled tube network.
It's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for. I like their style. Maybe I can... People look friendly enough, but I only see humans, no magicals. What happened to them? I don't think anyone's living here, but it can't hurt to check. There's no one home. This can't be the right door. There's no one home. Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is... Okay, we're going inside.
Harmy knows.
Knows what, exactly?
That Kian is alive. And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdows, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness!
So he knows that you've lied to him? Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago, Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Hush. Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now. The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies. We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not fail, my love. I will be Empress, and you, my supreme commander. This is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
What is this place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you. Not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. I've always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to... Wait, I remember that man, isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. No. You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Guillen...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Enu.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
You carry on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him. And make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both of you? We lost enough of our people when Old Town burned.
If Kian had done his duty, those people would still be with us.
If you'd listened to me, they'd still be with us. Torture isn't the only road to truth, Dolmari. Isn't that one of your sayings?
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a Zidling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it.
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Guillen, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the Magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
Creatures?
He didn't mean it like that. Right, Kyung? You didn't mean it like that.
He's shown that he doesn't consider Magicals to be people. We still remember that child-molesting Azadi officer you let go.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may have a change of heart. They may pull their support. We can't win this war on our own. Vamon and Saya are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions. I won't stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right away. If I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight. Which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.